Alright, so we're back with some more Octopath Traveler. We picked up the Huntress as our second party member here. And, well, I wonder if I can actually give her better stuff now. I can give her my other equipment. Whether or not it's actually better is a different story. Who's 1 physical defense but gain 2 in elemental. I mean, that's kind of worth. More stats overall and whatnot, but that's okay. Yeah, so we need to go do her story, and why not? We can hard carry her if need be with our current level of prowess on our apothecary here, thanks to our world traveling. Okay, we haven't been in this area, so we do keep an eye out for chests and whatnot for the time being.
Let's see what you got.
Oh man, a single one of you guys?
Let my arrow flying true.
Beastler summon or capture a monster. It still feels kind of weird that they didn't give us like a tutorial on the capture. Capture and tame a monster to be summoned in the battle later. Strike true deals critical damage with the bow to a single. Just a free crit? Okay. Attack random foes 5 to 8 times with the bow. A hunter feels really strong so far. I mean, guaranteed crit, 5 to 8 attacks. Now maybe they're nerfed attacks, maybe they do like half damage or whatever. But even at half damage, at 5 times, that's still 2.5 times the damage for 8 SP. Like what? Is this just how it feels like to have somebody that does damage? Oh man. Chance of success, we probably have to break them first, more than likely. Makes sense to me.
Here goes nothing.
Well, we don't want to kill this thing if we can potentially capture it. It might have the Pokemon aspect of bringing it lower on HP, better chance of capture and all that. 100% chance of capture, strength too. Alright. Gotcha.
The hunt endeth.
May as well, right? I mean, what's the harm in grabbing a new companion? And let's go on an adventure. We're gonna become the huntress master of the world. Yeah, that's how that goes, right?
Want a tangle, huh?
We'll probably have to release people at some point, more than likely, but that's fine because presumably we can always just grab them back.
Let my arrow flying true.
Capture. All right. Well, apparently this guy's actually weaker than the one we had just captured, but that's fine. It didn't suggest that we necessarily would run out of room at some point, though it hasn't told us all too much on the actual huntress herself here yet. But who doesn't want to play Pokemon in a square game? Am I right? Inspiring Plum, sure, why not?
Now, letting us hunt him.
We already have these guys, so I'm not too worried about that. Hunter skills, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, we should be leveling up like crazy anyways, just due to the fact that we have our apothecary here to carry us for the time being if need be. I think if I just boosted there, I probably could have killed both of them.
What next?
Except they're all stunned down now, so this will destroy.
Arrows up on.
She missed on like half of those. What?
Bring it on.
You serious?
What next?
No domination for us on this one.
All right.
If she didn't miss as much as she did.
That's what I'm talking about.
I wonder if we can learn skills with her yet. Maybe not, because we're still more or less considered in her her early time. No, we can. Deals heavy lightning to a single foe. Okay, well that does give us access to electricity. Not that we have enough for it just yet. Causes a single foe to act at the end of the turn for 2 turns. There's something to that, especially when you need extra time. That could like delay them long enough for you to get healing in and whatnot. I could see that being useful. Attack a single foe with a bow, otherwise lethal attacks will leave it with the target with 1 HP. Okay, so that's just false swipes, so that way you can get a harder beast easier. Fair enough. Attack all foes 5 to 8 times with the bow. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Extremely costly on the SP, but I mean, every foe 5 to 8 times? Especially if you throw like a triple boost onto it too? Yeah, that'd be some good DPS. Increases all allies' critical rate and accuracy for 2 turns. Could be helpful. And the skill won't show us just yet. Alright, fair enough. It feels like she has way more skills than I did as the apothecary. Am I crazy for saying that? Like, maybe we had the same amount, but it certainly didn't feel like it. I mean, that's what, 3, 6, 8... 3, 6, 8. No, I mean, that's still 8. It doesn't feel... Maybe hers just seemed like so much better than the apothecary so far that it feels like that, which is fair. Okay, so it started at 4:10. I really got to keep my own timer because of how I'm recording this, so I kind of just have to guess how long we've been in it. Oh. Spirits having mercy. This was not done in the name of survival. The Ghisarma sought not food, it sought sport and wanton slaughter. It slew these men and beasts for no reasons other than as a fearsome show of its dreadful power.
This bodeth
I see
ill.
thou trembles, Lila, and thy heart is filled with fear. Thou witnessed what the beast did, made it thee bear witness. Patience, I shall return thee attending to the fall, but first they shall be avenged.
If thou wilt,
Wilt thou protect them, friend, until my return?
thou hast my thanks.
I shall return and... I mean, they say, how are these guys going to protect... Right, because, okay, so if he just absolutely wrecked all those people, plus these wolves, if it came back, in what world would these things be able to protect them if they just got absolutely dumped on? Right here, like, make it make sense. To eat to be, this is the fate and the privilege of any beast of the forest. A life for life, so it has been since the dawn of time.
Unacceptable.
But to slaying for sport, for pleasure or greed, is to betray in the law of nature. Each time a creature taketh more than needeth, a part of the forest dieth. I hunt thee not merely the keeping the Lord's people safe. I hunt the saving the forest itself. We can't talk to the Doge? Well, okay then. Looks like we got ourselves a chest over here. Don't mind if I do. Healing grape, sure, why not? Good thing I have a lantern here.
Letting us beginning.
No, I don't have you just yet.
Bring it on.
Alright, hatchet not one
What
for us.
next?
Try the bow. Bow is the way. We'll just go boost. Surely he'll have more rate. Okay, well,
Try again.
I was thinking surely he would have more HP than that. But alright. Surely we'll run into him some other time when we can capture him. Actually, that was the rarest beast in the forest. Now you can't find it anymore. We'll see. Presumably follow the torches to get to where you need to be. Yeah, we'll find it when we get there. We already captured these guys, so we're good to go ahead and just wail on them. She also has access to axes, so these guys should be going down pretty easily. I should have just done both of them out to reduce damage, but that's... I'm not really concerned about damage, especially with my apothecary here.
Letting the hunt begin.
I guess I could just be summoning Lindy. That would probably have made more sense, considering it seems like I have infinite uses of them. And it
Here we
seems like
go.
Liddy in general does more damage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Inspired Plum, don't mind if I do. So far, I haven't felt like I've missed a chest, at least that I've actually been able to attain that hasn't required like
Letting us
deep
hunt it.
blast or anything, so that's nice.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Sure, why not test arrow?
Here we go.
Alright.
Here we go.
Are you considered a level 2? You are considered a level 2. Maybe we'll go ahead and attempt to try and catch this one. By
That's
that,
what
I
I'm
mean I'm
talking
just
about.
gonna smash his face in with the axe there, of course. Oops. Well, I'm sure we'll run into it later. It'll be fun. Left to right, left to right. There's the save thing over there. Not seeing anything over there. That's a traveler right there. Hey, there we go.
Want a
Oh, really?
tangle,
Right as
huh?
I try and grab it? Aha, we surprised it.
Letting the
Apparently,
hunt
maybe the
begin.
hunter just gets a lot of initiative procs. Hunter skills, don't really need that.
Here we go.
Okay, so he's not actually weak to either of those.
All right.
I want to say this should be capture, so I think I'll just depend on the off
Letting
chance
the
that
hunt beginning.
I might end up killing the thing. 100% chance. Attack all. Okay. It counts as a bow attack. We take
I
those.
honor thee, my quarry.
I actually hit level 12 with that, which means I think I can actually use Acquire on one of the guys inside the village for her here. Healing wise, we just leveled up, so that's fine.
Want a tangle,
Hey,
huh?
there we go.
Come in, if thou darest.
Okay, let's just look at some of our beasts here. We check those two. That's just a slash attack, that's a bow attack, and that's a bow attack on everyone. Alright. Well, I don't want to blow them up just yet.
Here we go.
There we go. You should be like extremely
Bring it
low.
on.
In which case we'll go ahead and
Come in,
defend, just so
if
that
thou
way we can get our
darest.
turn here. And go for the capture. Blind and claw, alright.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Blind could be a nice cheese for the bosses, assuming we actually are able to blind bosses. If you need anything, just say the word. Wow. Wow, you have nothing. Well, okay then. Let's go ahead and, well, over there seems like the place it wants us to go, so why don't we go the chest way? Energizing pomegranate, okay. Gives us more materials to play around with.
Now, letting us hunt him.
A rockadillo in the forest?
All right.
Oh, a gabrodillo. Oh, of course. What was I thinking?
Come in.
Well,
if
turns
thou
out they're
darest.
all wheat taxes. I definitely was thinking that she
Letting the hunt beginning.
defaulted taxes, but clearly she doesn't, so I'm not sure.
Bring it on.
You know,
What next?
100% capture rate. Lunge, pull, arm attack. You cannot take any more beasts along. Release one of the beasts you already captured and make room for your latest catch. Okay. So we can't only keep so many. Well, we've got a level 2. Everybody else is level 2. This guy's only level 1. Time summonable 6, 7. It's got one less summon, but it does cover a different
I honor thee, my
weapon
quarry.
type. The hunter so far seems pretty versatile, which I would have expected because of the fact that we have access to so many animals and whatnot. We're up to 15k monies for swimming it. What am I even looking at?
Not acceptable.
Ooh. That guy just bounced off his face, huh? No, you think it was just gonna take that? That scares me not. Is it not so that thou were driven from thine home, bested by a beast more powerful, thou hast fled and found thyself here?
I see.
I understand thy pain all too well. But to turneth thy grief and anger against innocent creatures, that is a sin of men. It was thy duty to adapt into the forest, to find it, to let it find in a place for it. Instead, thou rip out its heart and claim it as thine own. This cannot be forgiven. Something tells me this thing don't. Thou hast trespassed, beast. And in the name of the forest, I visit judgment upon thee.
Come in then, if this
That's
be as
a
thy will.
huge... Wow,
All
6
right.
block, okay. That seems to suggest that the arrow attack that hits as much as it does is probably the thing we're looking for here. But that doesn't mean we can't play around with our
How do you like
apothecary and look
this?
for some different weaknesses. We did get poison on it
Letting
at
the
the very
hunt
least.
begin.
I like the design of the beast so far. Lindy at least will be able to check for 2 weaknesses on an attack. And neither of them are physical. At least the one. Wow, that hurts.
All right.
Okay. Try a wind
How do you
attack,
like
sure, why
this?
not? Wasn't able to lower its defense. Presumably arrows would work on it, based on the fact that it's like this character's area. It feels like crits should block more than they do. Doesn't really make sense to use any of these beasts here just yet, so we'll go ahead and just use Hunter Shield for the time being. Alright, Rain of Arrows is indeed a weakness it has to be expected. Wow,
Come in,
there.
if thou darest.
Why does that do so much damage? I think we go triple boost into this. He's gonna block 2 of them, but if we hit max 8. Oh my. You gotta be kidding me.
Here goes
I missed
nothing.
like over half that attack. Are you? Oh my, really?
That'll do her.
What do you mean you missed like half of that attack? Come
Here we
on,
go.
man. Dark and it can slow. We have 5 of them. Sure, why
How do you
not?
like this?
We did manage to
Let
slow
my
it.
arrow fly and true.
True strike and just go for a crit. There's something to be said about that. I feel like that should have done more damage for being a crit and while he was
Let
stunned
my
out
arrow
like that.
fly
But
and
that's just
true.
me. Yeah, okay, so we definitely just want to keep using Rain of
Rain
Arrows
of
for the
arrows
time
up
being.
on them.
Except for some reason I can't hit anything as a hunter. Make it make sense.
All right.
Alright, so we're gonna have to invest into like an accuracy bow or something apparently. Maybe that's why she has that one accuracy skill that increases accuracy. Because she misses a lot more than you think she would. You know, for being a hunter and all that. Can we try this? The sleep weed just for the fact that we have 3 of them? Yeah, sure, why not? Although I have all my boost right now, I should probably just go in on this. No, his weak thoughts.
Here we go. Cool off.
What next?
And then we can just focus a little bit of this.
All right.
And now we can play around with our mixtures.
How do you like this?
Okay, so sleep weed
What
does
next?
ice damage, plus it can also sleep. That's pretty nice. True Strike. I mean, True Strike for a crit, Rain of Arrows might just be better. I mean, we were doing, what, 11, right? But then if we hit for 8 times, that's about 88 from what we've been looking at compared to the 111. So it's still more, but it costs 2 more SP. Sure, we'll use a summon beast. Yeah, that's fun. We have 7 uses of him, so sure, why not?
What next?
We'll just go ahead and break that block yet again. Or not. What is this?
Cats.
A lack of accuracy? Like, a hunter?
That'll do
Yeah,
us.
you're right, sure. It appears to respond
Come
right
in,
to any
if
attack,
thou
so
darest.
he's got like a counter ass setup going on right now. Oh, I can't tame this dude. Feels bad, man. Can you blame me for wanting to attempt the game? Okay, so he wants to just counter right now, so we're gonna
Here
go
we
ahead
go.
and just defend with you since you don't have any other things that aren't like defending. And we'll
That'll
go ahead
do
and just
us.
heal up. Let him just waste his turn of prepping on a
Let
counter
my
attack
arrow
here.
fly and true.
Just let our BP build up a little bit. Just preparing the pass.
Here goes
Okay.
nothing.
Well, that still should suggest that we have a turn to get in here. In which case, let's go ahead and blow
Down
him
to
up with
work.
our ice skills.
What next?
We have 700 health on our main character, so like I really don't see a world where this man ends up being able to do more than that.
Holding back nothing.
Summon beast. Capture. Okay, nah, probably still better. Thought that would have been helpful, but we're out of SP with that, so we'll go ahead and just do this.
Bring it on.
It looks like stunning them out actually takes them out of their preparation attack, so when we see that, we should definitely try and stun them out. Good to know.
J- Here we go.
Alright, we still have boost. He is stunned out right now. I guess if we're gonna do it, we may as well do it while he's stunned. I wonder if it
Coming,
modifies
if thou
the amount of
darest.
HP and stats and whatnot, depending on how many people you actually have in the party at the time. That would make sense, otherwise it would make some of the tutorials possible so much
Letting the
easier.
hunt begin.
You have so little HP.
Here we go.
I know I can make an SP. All allies restore SP, that's pretty good. I can just use a regular essence of
Try
blood.
this.
Oh wow, that's a good heal. And we have like 90 of those.
All right.
Wow. Rude. Can you not? Here's poisoning, not that we really need that. That restores SP. It's fun.
Try this.
If there was a time to use an SP restoration
Let
item,
my
it'd be in
arrow
the boss
fly
fight, huh?
true.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Nah, we're just breaking
Raise
block right now. We
arrows
don't want to
up.
use that just yet. How do I mix
Here
so
we go.
much as a hunter?
Cool off.
I guess I should have just kept poisoning this guy to just do that much
Coming,
HP I mean,
if
he
thou
apparently
darest.
has right now. There we go. We got the block.
Here we
I guess
go.
we could have waited for him to set up and then immediately broke him right after. That might have gone
Down
better.
to work.
Coming.
It feels like we're hitting this dude pretty hard.
Holding back nothing.
Do we do full damage? I mean, it feels like 5 to 8 times with this much boost would be
Raining
bad.
arrows up on.
Then again, an attack hits for so low.
Here we go.
Excuse you? I kind of forgot she was as low as she was. This is why we buy things. Oh, okay. I use
goes
it and then
nothing.
it will use on whoever. What?
Bring it on.
Excuse me, did I miss something there? Revives a single unconscious ally. Nope. Does unconscious count as something? Oh, yeah, it counts as something.
Try
Okay.
this.
There we go. Alright, well, unconscious versus being knocked out is
Letting my
apparently a
arrow
different
fly
thing in
and
this
true.
one. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I probably should have still healed her even more there. Then again, I was thinking I could potentially break the block. But considering somehow I always managed to
Here
just
we go.
not land any of my shots as a hunter, make it make sense.
Cool off. Here goes nothing.
I don't have SP anymore. Rip. We should heal you up again.
Try this.
Coming, if thou darest.
And we still have SP for the time being, so we can go ahead and make this work, hopefully. There we go.
All right, let's get down to work.
My goodness.
Letting the
Tanky.
hunt beginning.
And with the crit while he's stunned down.
Shooting true.
Still, I mean, Rain of Arrows still seems like it's almost better than that. Wow, that hard focused her. Okay then.
Coming.
All right.
And let's go ahead and just heal her again.
Try this.
That was a much stronger heal.
Here we go.
Well, we know we can do ice with Sleep Weed.
How
And
do
we
you like
put that
this?
sleep with it. That will pretty much immediately break the sleep if we
Let my arrow
do
flying true.
just how much we actually attack this thing. Let's use more beast summons. Why not?
What next?
Although it seems kind of a waste to use this one when it attacks all. I can't capture him. Feels bad, man. Of course, I already used all my SP on you. I could just refill it, of course, but I don't feel the need to do so at the moment.
Let's get down.
How much HP do you have? Holy, no wonder why
Letting
these
the hunt beginning.
wolves never had a chance. This guy just has
Here we
infinite
go.
HP. Well, you're far
That'll do her.
more at a risk of dying than I am, so throw that down on you.
Bring it on.
And we could just immediately go and do this again.
That'll do her.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Bring it on.
Well, we tried Sleep Weed. What have we not tried yet? Olive Bloom? I mean, sure, why
How
not?
do you like this?
It's like level 2-ish wind. Spawn to any attack, huh?
Letting the hunt beginning.
Well, that's... Well, if I was going to attack him while he was doing this, probably do it the
Coming,
one that I had the
if
most
thou
HP
darest.
for.
Here goes nothing.
Except he's about to attack, so we'll just defend through it. That's a lot of damage.
All right.
We haven't tried the level 2 of this one just yet. Sure, why
Try
not?
this.
Okay, it does AoE, though that
Letting
healing
my
was
arrow
quite
fly in
garbage.
true. Holding back nothing.
Holy. I wonder if it would have countered me there, because I had like 2 stacks as if it would have done some form of a counter had I not gone in on it there. Of course, I don't have ASP to use my ice.
Coming,
Yeah.
if thou darest.
What? It definitely feels like a Final Fantasy boss already, because there ain't no way this man has this much HP.
Coming, if thou
Ow.
darest.
Bring it on.
They really just expect you to spam the arrow one that just spams it with arrows, huh? Purifying dust, I don't need that. Soothing dust. Nah. I think it was this one that ended up healing for
Try
way
this.
more. Yeah, that heals for like 1,000.
Here goes nothing.
We'll go ahead and use it again. Sure, why not? Apparently, I'll have to pick up more soothing seeds soon enough here.
Here goes nothing.
What next?
He really just half-health her immediately. Man.
Letting fight and the hunt beginneth.
Ah. Finally, holy. What an absolute HP sponge.
Thy life is given not in vain, for it will feeden others. Thou art of the forest now, and in the forest naught is lost.
Okay, if you say so.
Come in, my friends. This life belongeth to all. The animals that eateth the grass becometh food for the animals that eateth meat. The eaters of meat in their turn feedeth those yet stronger. And when the strongest of all dieth, his life is returned to the forest. His flesh feedeth the soil, the grass. His blood becometh sap, his bones wood. He becometh the food of the plant eaters, and the circle beginneth once more.
Oh, it's the circle of life. Yeah, okay, come on now. She wants to talk about the whole dude about long-winded.
A tapestry woven anew each dawn. Every thread a part of the whole.
Listen, Henna, being a hunter means taking lives, but we do it so we might live. Never forget it is thy sacred duty to live in all.
To surviven, and honoring those felled by thine own arrows. As long as he speaketh only of hunting, he is the wisest of men.
She really stays simping for a
If
master,
only that were all he cared about.
Good luck with that.
The hunt is over. Now it is time to tend to the fallen.
Good day.
You look well. I trust the hunt was a success? Of course.
Well,
The beast will trouble thee no more, these grapes.
Yes.
I took the liberty of digging them while I waited for your return.
thou hast my thanks.
Thanks thee, but I have a request. Leave the beast be. Let the forest reclaim them. That is the way of the wood.
But of course.
As you wish, milady. Where's my fedora at, milady? That's a dire wolf. Hagen, thou hast returned to us. Where's master? Hath something befallen him? He is confused and frightened. Thou didst run here, did thou not? And alone doth master needeth my help.
Just so.
It's alright, easy boy, easy. There now, that's a good boy. Master's in trouble, that much is clear. I must hasten to decide if anything were to happen to it.
The hunt is on.
Agi, can thou guide me to the master? Whatever hath befallen him, we shall save him, thou and I. Thou remember signing up for that? Head north out of the village. Yeah, sure. Okay, it doesn't actually heal me up, so we might want to visit in before we go there. But I say that's good enough for yet another episode. A little bit of a shorter one, but it gives us a lot more room to go on without feeling like too much of a drag on the video, and we get a nice little boss. I say a nice little one, but the dude was pretty big, and he had a lot of HP. I mean, thankfully, it looks like you were able to do that fight solo, more or less, though it might have taken a lot longer, although his stats were more than likely modified due to the fact that we have a second party member, whereas if maybe we had originally started as the Huntress, maybe it would have been a lot less HP tanky, among other things. Maybe would have had a lot less block too. But I suppose that's what we get for not starting to get the Huntress. It is what it is. But yeah, we're going to, from the looks of it, continue her story in the next one. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you then. See ya.